This First Alert weather update is brought to you by Mid-Michigan Metal Sales.
I'm First Alert meteorologist Matthew Mondro with your Tuesday morning forecast update. And for this Tuesday, we are tracking another cool day. However, some of those wind gusts won't be quite as strong as yesterday. Northwesterly winds still, but gusts just to about 20 miles per hour. But notice these highs here, 37 degrees, well below average for this time of year, about 15 degrees below average for early April. We are tracking just a few sort of straggling flurries today, but if anything, some more damp weather tomorrow evening into Thursday. But behind that system, forecast is actually looking pretty decent as we go into Friday and the upcoming weekend. So here we are for tomorrow. We are expecting plenty of cloud coverage through the afternoon. I think one of those afternoons too where at many times it's going to look like it wants to rain, and we could at least see a stray shower in the afternoon, but for the most part this system really doesn't get started until tomorrow evening after about 8 o'clock. This will be moving in initially as some rain, then we see some snow mixing in as temps cool off as we go into the overnight. In fact, during the overnight, some of these temperatures falling down to the low 30s, but will eventually warm back up to the mid to upper 30s by midday on Thursday. So that'll allow some rain to come back into the mix here with this. And then eventually this entire system, that'll be out of here going into Thursday evening. So by Friday and the upcoming weekend, our weather conditions still looking pretty good. So rainfall from the system about 1/4 of an inch, but that does include some melted snow too, because we are expecting that to also be the case with this system, kind of like we've seen these last few weeks. As the ground is thawing out even more, even if the snow is able to stick to some lawns or some cars, it's more so temporary. It's not really able to stick around for the entire day. So we think that's going to be the case with this system too. Overall, that means nothing too significant with snowfall accumulations, and most of our roads staying just wet as well. First Alert 7-day forecast, again, showing that cool weather though through the middle of the week. Eventually by Friday, 47, mostly sunny. The upcoming weekend still looks pretty decent though, with temps into the 50s, possibly even 60 on Sunday. And we are seeing some rain showers at least on Monday. Should be able to hold off at least to the very end of the weekend.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.